Considering private member statements, I call the member for Keira.
Thank you, Acting Madam Speaker. Always great to have you in the chair. Acting Madam Speaker, today I want to talk about the South Coast train line and an issue that, to be quite frank, is becoming absolutely ridiculous, and that is the extreme overcrowding, Acting Madam Speaker, on this service. You would know, the member for Wollongong knows, and I certainly know, that one particular concern and one particular service is one that operates the 324 from Central Station down to Wollongong. I've caught this service many times. Just last week, after being absolutely inundated in recent times with correspondence and material and concerns and emails and messages on social media, I took the time out and I went down again and accessed that service. This time I got there at about 5 to 3. That's about half an hour before that train departs from Central Station. At that time, it was already starting to reach capacity. This is for men and women who have to spend at least an hour and a half on that service, around about a 90-kilometre trip, a difficult journey, a journey that often they've done in the morning, left home very early, they're doing again in the afternoon, and for those people, they cannot even get a seat, many of them, if they are there half an hour beforehand. Now, I spoke to people on that train service that day, but I spoke with many of them. And I just wanted to get a feel if this is unusual or if this was part of the course. They said this has been going on for so long that this government is refusing to listen. They said just once we would like to see the minister come down here and sit in these conditions for an hour and a half like they have to. I had young women having to sit on the vestibule and the stairs of a carriage. I asked some of them where are they going. They said to the northern parts of Wollongong, in my electorate. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. That in this day and age, we can't provide and match some additional services to one of the largest commuter populations in this state. We see approximately, figures indicate, around 20,000 people leave our city each and every day for work. This is a population living close to the city where we see a large amount of labour opportunities get contracted back into the global city. That's not easy to do. We understand it's a part of the challenge. We're not asking for a luxury service. Heavens above, we're not even asking for what our friends in the north get, in northern Sydney get, which is services every 10 or 15 minutes. What we are asking for is that when you get on a peak hour train that you have to travel on for approximately 90 kilometres for around an hour and a half, all we ask is that small, simple thing that you may be able to get a seat, you may not be crammed into the vestibule area, you may not be able to force to seat or hug yourself onto a stairway, that someone with a disability or someone who has physical impairments or some challenges in terms of moving in and around the carriages can actually get a spot. I mean, this is not 1900s. This is 2017. The Illawarra is not some far distant land. It is close by. But for many of these people, we are saying to them they don't even deserve a seat on a train. A train that they have to get. They don't have any choice to get. A train that they will be spending, many of them, in excess of 3 hours a day on to access employment or other services in the city. Natalia says it pretty clearly in a post that she sent to me. As a person with a physical disability, I now avoid catching trains at peak hour. In a previous journey, I had to stand from Central to Helensburgh because all seats were taken, including disabled seats. It's disgusting that people from Wollongong are treated with such disdain and such a lack of care. I urge the government to fix this issue now.